All around the world right now, sitting in colleges and universities, are kids scratching their heads asking themselves, why am I sitting here learning shit that I don't need? And then also, why am I sitting here not fulfilling a dream that I have of some initiative or starting a startup, or they have an idea for an app that's going to change the world and they're scared to take the first step on how to move forward with that and go fulfill their dreams. At the same time, we live in a society right now where tech startups and apps are the hottest fucking thing since sliced gluten-free bread. But there are no YouTube channels dedicated to showing you the inside look at what life is like for a tech startup founder, or the culture and the day in the life of working at a tech startup. And this is where I step in. My name is Ross Jason. I'm 22 years old. I'm the founder and CEO of Sonetize, which is a music tech startup. I'm going to tell you more about what that is in a later video. That's not really the point for right now, but the point today, I'm going to share with you the experience of a startup founder at a startup, from the early stages all the way until the very end. I'm going to show you that entire process of what that looks like. I'm going to give you a brief introduction as to my story, what I do, where I came from, that kind of thing. So, I, like many kids, found myself in freshman year of college. I was given a midterm project where I had to pitch a business idea that would solve a problem in the recording industry within the next 5 to 10 years. And so I pitched a startup idea, and every single kid in the class raised their hand and said, yo, I would use this app if it were available. This sounds so cool. This sounds like such a better option than everything else that's out there. I want to use this. And that gave me the motivation to say, wow, this sounds like something that I could actually build and see myself doing for the rest of my life. So that was the day that I decided this was what I was going to do. So that was when I was a freshman in college. By the end of my sophomore year, I had raised capital for that company, and the advisors and the investors said, we will fund your business if you become a full-time CEO. And I said, well, get me the fuck out of college and make me your full-time CEO, because that's what I'm going to do. So I'm still very early in my journey as an entrepreneur. Sonetize is still in the nascent stages. It's still definitely an early stage tech startup, no question. But we're early enough to where I can show you everything in the entire process, from launching a product to the entire big bang at the end. I want to show you guys that entire process. I want to show you guys the mistakes that we're going to make along the way. I want to show you guys the wins. I want to explain things and how they work, about how to do your own tech startup as I go through the process, and cover some of the things that I've already done that some of you guys really need help on. The reason that I started this channel, I shared with you that there was a need for it, but also on a more personal level. One, my friends were telling me on my Snapchat story, yo, you need to turn this into a vlog, you need to share this with the world. And the second thing is, this week, in the past 7 days, 7 different people hit me up and asked me to give them advice on their own entrepreneurial journeys, on business strategy, on how to start their tech startups and what kinds of things they need, and also on lifestyle and personal development. These are all things that I have a pretty decent wealth of knowledge of for someone my age, and that I want to be able to share with you, because other people seem to find it very valuable. People ask me about this shit all the time, and I want to be able to bring it to the world where it needs to be seen, and I want to show you guys the lifestyle and what it's like to bring a tech startup all the way through the entire process. Those are basically the topics that we're going to talk about on this channel. There are some things that I would love for you guys to do. What can you do to help grow this channel? What can you do to contribute that makes sure that I am giving you the most valuable content possible? The first thing that you can do is drop a comment down below. I have lots of topics listed out for videos that I'm going to make in the future. But if you guys give me some of your questions and the things that you want to learn about, I can make videos on those things and know that I am making absolutely the most relevant content to your questions and your needs, because I want to help you guys grow your businesses. I want to help you guys take your companies and your ideas to the next level and show you what it's like from a first person perspective of how to fucking do it. That's what I want to do. So if you guys give me your questions, the things that you're struggling with, the things that you want help with, please give them to me. I will do my absolute best to try and create content fitted around that. What else can you do? I get questions all the time. And I actually realized today that they take up quite a bit of my days. If I hit up my friends who I try and put them before me, and if they have questions, if they need help on something, I'm always willing to give them my 2 cents and show them some of the thoughts that I might have. But I realize that takes a lot out of my week. That takes a lot of time out of my day. So what I would love to do is if you guys could funnel those into the YouTube comments so that I can create a Q&A video and knock all of those out consistently so that you guys get all of your questions answered. And to be pretty selfish, it would free up some time for me to be able to focus on work during the day. That would be very helpful. And then the third thing that you can do, right there, follow me on Snapchat at @TheRossJason. If you pause this video and you hold your phone up to the screen and try and like zoom in, you'll find the snap code right there. I tried to make it really fucking big so that you guys could get it. And I'm going to be sharing a vlog on this channel. I'm going to be sharing the experience, answering questions and all that kind of stuff. But if you want the live feed of what life is like on the go in real time, if you want to see it as I'm fucking going through it to the minute, you better get your ass on my Snapchat, because that's what I'm going to be showing you guys. Is if I have a thought when I'm walking out of the gym about lifestyle and success and personal development, you're going to see it then. If I walk out of an investor meeting and say, hey, I had a really great investor meeting, I'd love to share with you guys how to network with investors. That's where you're going to see it first. It's going to hit Snapchat first before it hits YouTube. And then the other thing is, if I finish a YouTube video, there's a pretty good chance that I'm going to post snippets of it onto my Snapchat. So get your fucking ass over to my Snapchat channel. Make sure that you guys are up to date. And yeah, I am so excited to begin this channel and to begin this journey with you guys. You don't know, you guys do not understand how excited I am to do this. And I really want to be able to provide value that I know so many people want to have. They would love help with how to start their first company. And that is exactly what I'm here to provide for you guys. And let's engage. Let's engage and let's make sure that we can move all of our collective dreams forward together. Thanks, guys.